All right. Beautiful people. Beautiful people. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, beautiful people. Hello, my beautiful Capricorn singles. This is going to be your reading to help you facilitate your healing to move forward and understand better what it is that what you just came out of and what you're, in order to move forward, okay? Um, I really dislike that there's not enough singles readings on YouTube. So I decided to add a singles reading this for the month of December. Okay. Okay. All right. So let's take a look at your past. What you went through, Capricorn, that brought you to where you are now. This reading is specifically for singles, okay? If you're in a relationship, sweetheart, this is this is not for you, okay? This is, and let me explain. If you're single and still living with the person that you're in a relationship with, this reading's not for you. If you're single and you're still having sex with the person that you were with, this reading ain't for you. Okay? If there's still any kind of tie there, this is not for you. Okay? Most of these people that these singles are for are the ones who experience PTSD, and y'all are having a hard time even trusting or even thinking about love. Okay? Because you're like, oh, hell no. Okay? So the Ten of Wands just fell out. All right? So we're going to go ahead and take it. All right, so the Ten of Wands is here. I'm sorry for the camera shaking, guys. That's my table here, my bedside table. It is what it is. All right, so the Ten of Wands, you could have been dealing with a fire sign, but either or, you were dealing with, you were in a connection with someone where you felt very burdened, where you felt like a lot of the weight of everything fell on you. Okay, a lot of the weight of everything fell on you. All right. Some of you may have even experienced some health issues dealing with this person, whether it was stress or depression or eating issues like losing your appetite, dealing with this person, okay? I just heard somebody say I could use a drink right now. So this person could have literally drove you to want to drink, all right? The Hangman in reverse, all right? So you woke up and you saw this person for who they were. You saw the issues that they were putting you through. Okay, you saw that you were carrying the burden or the load of the relationship. For some of you guys, I'm hearing poor blood circulation. I'm hearing poor blood circulation. So for some of you guys, you damn, this really sucks. You literally okay. Damn. When you deal with low vibrational people, okay, or people that are low energy, they can't feed back into you in a healthy way. So sometimes when I see people that won't leave relationships or situations, they stay in it for whatever reason. Oh, because of the kids, and the kids can't stand the other parent either. What I tend to find is when we stay in situations where we don't belong, we will start to manifest health issues. So for some of you guys, you may have manifested health issues. Another one that I'm hearing is your hair. Stress will cause your hair to fall out. So I'm hearing that around the front of your head, your edges, or around your temples, your hair may have started thinning and falling out due to the stress of dealing with this person when you were in this connection. And that's crazy. I went through that when I was 12 years old. I went through a point where I started losing my hair in the corners of my head, and I couldn't understand why. It was crazy, but I later on learned that it was because of stress, because of the childhood. My parents stayed together even though it was a very toxic marriage, and they actually caused more stress on the children because they did that. So I don't know who this might apply to, but for those of you who, of course, those you've left, I believe that you're probably less stressed now than you were when you were in the connection. Okay. I'm hearing migraine headaches. Some of you also experienced while you were in this connection. Okay. paranoia, anxiety, because there was trust issues. All right. I'm going to share with you, when you are a spiritual person and you have you're tapped into your spiritual gift, for example, your intuition. Okay. When you ask somebody, did you cheat on me? And they tell you no, but your intuition says yes, but you choose not to listen to your intuition because you're like, well, he said no, or she said no. And what happens is it will eat at you. Oh my God, will it eat at you? I went through this. I was dealing with a person who wasn't spiritual, and they lied to me. And so even when they lied to me, I tried to believe them. I did. I was like, okay, I'm going to take their word for it. But spirit kept poking me like, nope, 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 nope. And before I know it, I couldn't sleep. And I finally had to break down and argue with this person because I was like, I know you're lying. I know you lied. And they still held on to their lie. And I was just like, you know what? Nah, I can't. I have to choose between my spiritual gift of being able to discern things, discern certain things that God gave me, or believing this person because I want to keep this person in my life. But the truth is, they might not be ready for me. I had somebody, I asked if they had gotten married or if they were married. They told me no. It was all a lie. It was a lie. And it's so funny because even to this day, they still keep the fucking lie. It's ridiculous. And I'm sitting here going, but I was able to pull your marriage certificate up online. I think people really underestimate technology nowadays. I'm not going to call them idiots, but there are a lot of people out here that are lying, and they are freaking idiots because they will lie to you and you will literally find out online the truth. And you're like, wow, you're not tech savvy enough to know that I can literally Google your lie and find the truth. It's really sad, but I think it's kind of like a illumination for you to see that there are people who literally lie and don't even do the work to make sure the shit is a good lie. I guess that's the best way to put it. But I feel like some of you guys went through that, where your spirit was fighting what this person was telling you, and literally it just was like a conflict within yourself because you knew what they said wasn't true. Something just wasn't right, and spirit was not going to let you sit still and sit on it while they knew that it was a lie and you deserve better. Okay, so 5 of Cups, this person could have had you in a third party situation. Okay, I feel like constantly this person could have had you in a third party situation, and they were constantly going between you and the third party. And so but the crazy thing is, I feel like for some of you guys, this person actually made you feel bad, or they tried to justify that they did certain things because of you. Okay, which is crazy, but I mean, come on now. We live in a society which is full of broken people, and broken people break people. So this is where, when we talk about narcissism, if you notice, there's like a huge influx of narcissistic information about narcissism, types of narcissism, symptoms of narcissism. And the reason why narcissism is so big is because narcissism is bred due to a lack of nurturing and love in a positive environment. So basically, we have a lot of children that are not receiving nurturing and positive reinforcement and love in their home environments. And as a result, they're becoming adults and they become narcissistic, and they literally keep that part of their childlike self where they had to do what they had to do to survive. And so as an adult, they want what they want and they don't care who it hurts because they had nobody to teach them any different. Okay. So believe me, there's a reason why there's an influx of the word narcissist being used so much, and narcissism. Okay. 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, there was a lot of fighting in this relationship. Okay, a lot of verbal fights about the lies that they probably were telling you, or the things that they were saying to you, and then also a lot of fights about money. Okay. This person may not have been carrying their full load of what they were supposed to be doing. Like, it wasn't an equal situation. So you may have found that you were putting out more money than them, and you're just like, come on, man. Like, what's the point of being in a relationship if we're both not going to be doing our part? Okay. And you're right. What is the point of being in a relationship if you're going to struggle? You see what I'm saying? If you're going to struggle because the other person is not helping and not doing their part, then what the hell am I with you for? I can struggle by my damn self. Okay. So I feel like a lot of you guys you went through that as well. Okay. And the straw that broke the camel's back, I think for a lot of you guys, let's see. Spirit, what was the straw that broke the camel's back? What was the straw that broke the camel's back? Page of Wands. For some of you guys, it was the fact that you had kids with this person. And you no longer wanted your child to be in an environment where you're constantly fighting and constantly struggling, okay, to deal with this person. For some of you guys, you may have stayed in it because, oh, this is their father, this is their mother. But you started to realize that the bad outweighed the good in this relationship. Some of you guys might have felt like, oh, I have to stay with this person because, you know, it's their mother, it's their father. But then you started to realize this person really doesn't give a shit about my kid because their behaviors are still selfish. They still don't consider the kids when they do certain things, the child when they do certain things. So it's like, yeah, the bad outweighed the good in staying with them. Okay, it's like pulling out a piece of paper and writing down all the good things of staying with this person, and then writing down all the bad things of staying with this person. And I mean, write down all the good things of leaving the connection, and then write down all the good things of staying in the connection. And you're like, man, the good about leaving it outweighed the good of staying in it, you know? And you did the same thing for the bad. And you're like, wow, this is crazy. It may be better for my kid to not see us argue, or better for my child to not see me crying, you know, things of that sort. Yeah. Page of Wands. So for some of you guys, this is kids. Is the what broke the camel's back. The Chariot card. For some of you, you just wanted to get balanced and possibly move away and put some distance here with this person. For some of you, what broke the camel's back is a third-party situation. Okay? This person continued this third-party situation, and you just had enough. Yeah, you just had enough. You couldn't do it. Okay? Yeah, see, Ace of Cups in reverse. For some of you, you just realize that there's no more love in this cup. It's all poured out, okay? It's all gone. It's all done. And some of you also realize that this cannot be the union that God wanted for me. So there's just no way that, I mean, for crying out loud, the dove is in reverse. So you're like, no, there's no more love in this. And, you know, it's funny because the song I'm hearing is Denise Williams. Okay. What is it? Silly of me to think that you could ever know the things I do were all done for you, only for you. And silly of me to take the time to pull my hair and pour the wine and know you're not there. What is it? You're just a lover out to score, and I know that I should be looking for more. What could it be in you I see? What could it be? They played you for a fool, oh my God, so many times. Oh love, stop making a fool of me. You really got tired of being a fool. You really got tired of playing the fool. And so this was why you said, I can't do this anymore. I'm done. Okay, I'm done. All right, I don't want to fix it. I don't want to put it back together. Okay? Where they say Humpty Dumpty fell down, all the king's horses, all the king's men couldn't put Humpty back together again. That's literally what happened here, is what I'm hearing. It's like, even if family members came into the situation or friends came into the situation, it was like, oh, you know he loves you, you know she loves you. Like, I can't fix this. I'm sorry. I can't. And not even for the kids. You like, little Joey, I'm sorry, baby. I just can't fix it for you. I can't. Mama has to put mama first, or daddy has to put daddy first. I'm sorry. Okay, baby, but I promise, we gonna have a good life without this nonsense in our life. Like, you had to, like, make some choices. Real talk. Okay? All right. So, Spirit, what is the challenge that Capricorn has moving forward? What is the challenge that you're having moving forward. For some of you guys, I feel that you're having commitment issues because you committed so solidly to this person in this situation that now you're like, ooh, commitment. Ooh, not the C word. Not the C word. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. One of the obstacles you're having is that when you were in this relationship, your finances were not where they needed to be. Okay. You, like I said in the beginning, you were either carrying this relationship financially. Okay. This person was not doing their share, or you were putting in more than this person was putting in. Okay. And you felt like they should have been doing equally what you were doing. Like, why is the rent $1,000, but I'm paying $700, you pay $300? Okay. I don't think that's fair, especially when I know you make the same money I make and you can pay the half of what I'm paying, half of the rent. For a lot of you guys, the obstacle right now is that you do not want to go back into a home environment where you're going to be carrying the weight or the grunt of the relationship financially. That is a huge thing for you. And that makes sense to me because you are a Capricorn, which is the earth sign, which means that you are very much concerned with your stability financially, more financially and materially, but more about keeping a roof over your head. Okay. Capricorn, if it, a mature Capricorn will make sure that rent is paid and their car payment is paid. Now, we might not have, the lights might go off because we might be short on paying that, but bitch, we got a roof over our head. Okay. We'll buy a kerosene heater or we'll do whatever we have to do. Okay. Because Capricorn is very big on their foundation, their stability. I feel like your concern moving forward is, I really don't want to be in a relationship with someone who's not going to bring to the table equal to what I can bring. Okay. So if the rent is $1,000, the other person has to be able to pay $500. I'm not asking you to pay the whole $1,000, but you got to pay the $500. You got to be able to bring something equal to the table what I brought, because I think for you guys, and I feel like for you guys, if you're dealing with somebody who, I think it really doesn't matter to you how much money they make. If they're going to be with you, they have to be able to handle half of, what you pay in rent or bills or anything. Half of what the expenses are for the family. If they make less money, then, you'll say, okay, well, you know what? Since you make less money, let's look for something that's $800 or $900 a month so that you can still pay your half. Okay. It's funny because when I was with my husband, before we got married, he made more than me, and he made, I'm an accountant. You guys already know this. So I do everything by numbers. So basically he made more than me. So we split the bills up based on who made what. So I think it broke out that I paid 35% of the bills and he paid 65% because he made more at the time. Okay. So we did that, and it made us each feel like it was fair, based on our incomes. But for some of you guys, you're like, I don't even want that. I want 50-50. So if it means that I want to be with somebody that makes less money than me, then I guess I'm going to have to move into something a little bit more reasonable, because he has to pay half. Okay? He has to pay half. I'm sorry. But for some of you guys, you're probably going to do what I did, which is the 65-35% split that my husband and I did, or you'll do the math. Okay. And you will determine, okay, well, you're going to pay 40% of the bills and I'm going to pay 60. You're going to pay 20% and I'm going to pay 80. Okay. But you are going to make sure that your issue is to make sure this go around that you're not carrying the whole burden. That's a real concern for you. Spirit, what's another obstacle that Capricorns have to overcome? All right, the Queen of Swords flipped over, but I'm not going to pull it. I'm going to pull, I'll put it back in and let me pull something. Spirit, what's the next obstacle? But for some of you guys, it could be your emotions that, dealing with that last relationship, it made you so cold and made you not, like, I'm not for the bullshit. I'm not for the games, okay? And so it's hard to turn it off because you're like, well, there could be a really nice person coming your way, but you got that sword up. You just like, they're like, you gonna cut me? You don't even know me. You're like, I'm gonna cut you if you don't say the right thing, okay? So it's like you have your guard up. And so one of the challenges for you could be to let your guard down to even let somebody speak to you or let somebody even, propose something to you. That could be an issue. The Magician card, manifestation. You guys don't want to deal with somebody that can't manifest. Okay, we talk about this all the time. We talk about how people, some people have karma from their past life, or they have lessons that they haven't learned, and so they come into your life, and you're like, okay, it cracks me up because we as women are nurturers, and men are providers. But it's crazy because a man will come into a woman's life, and a woman will be like, you know what, let me help make this man a better man. Let me help him get a job. Let me help lift him up. And a man will do the same thing for a woman. Now, good man, yeah, I've seen plenty of men. I've had plenty of clients that have literally lifted this woman up, and like, they're like, you know what, she's been through a lot. I'm gonna be understanding. I'm gonna support her. I'm gonna give her money for her job for the first 2 weeks till she gets her check. Like, I've seen those men. Y'all think those men don't exist? They exist, man. I ain't even gonna lie to you. They do exist. They're hard as hell to find because they've been hurt, but they do exist. So I feel like for you guys, you want a person that can manifest. You don't want a person that can just talk shit. You want somebody that's about that shit, okay? Put your money where your mouth is what I'm hearing, okay? So in other words, you don't want to deal with a dreamer anymore. You're like, I don't want somebody that's going to say, oh, well, I'm hoping one day to open up my own business, or I'm hoping one day to do this. You're like, man, if he don't come with a fucking business plan and a long-term schedule, and a long-term goal schedule, and a short-term goal schedule, and some dates on a fucking calendar, I don't want it. I don't want it. I want a manifester. I don't want somebody that talks a good game. I want somebody that's about that shit. Okay? That's what I'm hearing. I want somebody that's about that shit. All right? Somebody that I know is going to go just as hard as I do. All right. And I don't have to keep on hearing about their pipe dream. Well, I'm going to do this, once I get this done, or once I did. No, no, thank you. All right. Let me tell you, I've gotten to a point in my life where I'm just like, I appreciate, dealing with, when I was in my 20s, I wanted to deal with a man that had goals and dreams. I'm in my 40s now. Bitch, you have to be at least on step 3 right now, okay? Step 1 is to come up with the goal and the dream. Step 2 is to lay it out and decide how you're going to go about it. Step 3 is to put dates to it, okay? So step 3 for me, you have to know that by this June of this year, I'm going to have this accomplished, okay? By December of this year, I'm going to have this accomplished. Like, you got to give me dates. I don't want to hear anymore. Oh, well, I'm hoping to open my own restaurant. Oh, okay, cool. Well, when are you going to do that? Oh, I don't know. In the near future. Nah, that doesn't work for me anymore. I'm in my 40s. Fuck that shit. Nah. Okay. So y'all want somebody that's about that shit. Real talk. All right. That's it. So Spirit, what's the next obstacle that Capricorns are facing and moving forward and opening themselves up again? Look, y'all got to say it's the same damn thing. You want somebody that can contribute to a stable household, but with the 6 of Pentacles here in reverse, you don't want anybody that can't give. You don't want anybody that can't meet you halfway. I'm sorry that you guys got it again. You don't want anybody. Your greatest fear is moving into a relationship and the person not giving, either emotionally. Honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you. All your cards are damn near Pentacles, except for your Magician card, which embodies all energies. But you're like, it has to be equal financially, emotionally, mentally, physically. Like shit, they have to desire sex as much as I do. Like, it has to be equal. Okay, equal and balance. And your greatest fear is that I'm going to go into a connection with somebody that I'm going to end up carrying. And I don't want to be a sugar daddy. I don't want to be a sugar mama. Okay. I want to be with someone who's going to give equally to the connection, period. Okay. Oh, wow. So let's see, what am I going to pull here? So this is where you guys, the ones that are not ready yet, this is what your fear is, and this is what's holding you back from being able to move forward, because you're not quite over what this person did to you. And so you're in the process of, balancing this, and healing from it so that you can move forward eventually. Okay. For those of you who have already overcome this, that you went through in the relationship, let's see what's coming in for you. Spirit, what's coming in for my singles who have already overcome the obstacles and done their healing. Oh, hold on for a second. I forgot your healing card. I need to tell you, what do you need to do to facilitate healing for those people here that that are still in the healing stage. These are my healing cards that I created. Okay, so let's, what is it that the Capricorns who are still in the healing phase need to do to overcome this obstacle to be able to open up? Acceptance. Okay, acceptance. And what does this mean? Okay, acceptance means accepting what happened to you, accepting the part that you played in it, accepting that this person who was who they were, okay, and you were who you were, accepting that this situation happened. And you know, sometimes we get upset because we're like, well, why did this happen to me, or why did God do this to me? First of all, don't ask him that, because he gonna look at you sideways, because he does not make you take anybody into your life. That's your choice, okay? So, but please understand, some of these people are brought into your life for lessons, and some of y'all take them, you know, y'all take a lesson and turn it and want to turn it into a lifetime commitment. Okay, so acceptance is taking responsibility for the part that you played in this connection. It wasn't all this person's connection. You know, if you stayed in this for a year, 2 years, you allowed this shit for how long? Okay, you kept saying, oh, this person's going to get together, they're going to get on their feet, oh, you know, she's going to get a job, or she's going to do this. If you continue to enable a person, then you have to take acceptance of that. Okay, you also have to take acceptance for walking away from situations and accepting that, you know what, there are going to be people that are going to be hurting this. I'm going to be hurt, they're going to be hurt, the kids are going to be hurt, but I accept that because I know that I'm doing what's good, best for my greatest good. Okay, so acceptance is very, very important. Another thing that you got to accept is accept the person for who they are. All right. If this person showed you that this is who they are, accept that. Stop trying to change them, or stop trying to see people for who you think they should be, or who you want them to be, or who you think they can be, and start accepting them for who they are. That right there will get rid of half the fear that you have moving forward. Because if you can accept the person for who they are when you see them, and not feel that that it's your job to fix them, well then, you know, that heals a lot of that prevents a lot of heartache right there. Because you won't go into those connections like, oh, I'm gonna fix him, I'm gonna fix her. Okay, so acceptance is very important in the process of healing so that you can move forward. All right, now, Spirit, for those Capricorns that are ready, okay, ready for love, what's coming? What's coming for the Capricorns that are ready for love, that have done their healing and gone through their stage of acceptance? Whoop, whoop, whoop. That's the sound of the bees. Whoop, whoop. It's the sound of the police. Look at that. Hierophant. Commitment's coming for you. And it's coming. I like seeing this because when I see the Hierophant come out, this tells me that it's a spiritual commitment, but it's a commitment that's blessed by God. Okay? So you could have a Taurus that's coming in, okay? I know a single Capricorn that's not going to want to hear that shit. Shout out to Dreams Tarot 369. Y'all make sure y'all check out our channel. She ain't gonna like to hear that. but girl, it's not him. It's not him. Okay. Hierophant, and shout out to my girl Melanated Medicine Woman. Toya J and La Mama from La Mama Tarot, and shout out to Jupiter Rising, Lisa Jupiter Rising Tarot. Okay, I love you guys, but yeah, you're not gonna want to hear that, Miss Dreams Tarot. But yeah, Hierophant. Okay, so there is a commitment coming into you, but this is a spiritual commitment. Okay, let's see, Spirit, what is coming for my Capricorns that are ready? I'm ready now. I'm back to love you forever. Hey, love now. Come love me forevermore. Little Tevin Campbell. Yes, who's ready? All right. Ooh. Okay. Damn, y'all got two major arcanas. You have the Hierophant and the Death card. So you could have a Taurus or a Scorpio, but look, whoever's coming in is about to change the game. Because see, the Death card is about endings and rebirth, okay? So I'm gonna be honest with you. What I get from this combination, whoever's coming in is coming in. They're sent from on high, but they're about to end the game, like game over. Okay, and it's so funny because I dated a guy once, right? I was talking to this guy a while back, and I was telling this is a long time ago, wow, but I had to look him up. He said to me, what did he say? It was the way he said it. He said, we were talking and I was telling him what I had been through with my exes, and he was like, well, if you give me a chance, it's game over. And I was like, what's that supposed to mean? He was like, I intend to blow all of them out the box, and if you truly give me a chance, I intend to make sure that it will be game over for all them players. And I was like, oh, okay, that's wow. And he was like, because I believe in a man taking care of a woman. So if I come into the picture, if you truly let me come in, because I was being very guarded, he was like, if you truly let me come in, I can tell you right now, once you give me a chance, you're never going to open the door for these other men ever again. And not even the particular ex I told him about. And I was like, well, damn, okay. So granted to say, I was not ready for that type of man at that time. So I had to let him go. You know, I had to throw him back, like, I'll see you in the future. Like, hopefully you're still single. All right. So, let's see. Hierophant Death's card. Give me one more card, please. Oh, yeah. Someone's coming in to shut. Look at this shit. I can't make it up. Look, let me move this shit around, because y'all need to see this, okay? Let's pull this up. Okay, the Hierophant, the Death card, the Fool card. Did I or did I not tell you have a brand new start coming in? This person is coming in and they're serious, okay? This person is coming in and they're very, very serious. They're not coming in to play games. They're not coming in to do anything. And the crazy thing is, this person is coming in and trying to hear the song that I'm hearing for you guys. They're going to make you drop your guard, okay? What the hell are you showing me that for? They're showing me some movie called Death to Snooki, Death to something. I don't know. It's an old movie. I don't know. Maybe there's something from the movie that correlates with this. I don't even remember the damn movie. It's been that long. But this person's coming in and they're ending. I told you this is going to be the end of the game. This is your end game. This person is like determined to come in and be your end game. They're going to change your whole mindset about relationships and so on and so forth. Clarify this a little bit more. Let's get some more cards down here. Yeah, this person is a leader. Okay. They're going to ask you to take a leap of faith with them. Give them a chance. Okay. Give me a chance. I just heard Coming to America. Remember when she was on the subway? And he was like, if you give me, he was like, come on, Lisa, we can make this work or whatever. And she said, go ahead, honey, give him a chance. Oh, God, yeah. This person wants you to give them a chance. They're like, Capricorn, give me a chance. I guarantee you, you will leap, and I'll catch you. Okay. Woo! Look at you, Capricorn. Oh my God. This is all major arcanas. Oh my God, look at this. The bottom of the deck says Six of Wands. Oh my, I'm going to stop right there. Oh my God. First of all, I can't believe I have 3 major arcanas and then 2 cards that are significant about taking a leap of faith and coming out on top with that leap of faith. Like, you're going to win. Okay. Look, 7 of Cups underneath in reverse. It's not an illusion. It's real, baby. You could touch it, you could feel it, you could smell it. It's going to be the real thing. And look underneath that, the Ace of Coins. It's a solid, stable foundation of some sort that this person is going to bring into you. Okay? They could be a water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Look, Queen of Cups is there. All right? And with the Eight of Wands, this person is going to come in very quickly. All right? After having taken some time to discern what they really want in life, how they want it, with the 2 of Wands, they made a decision. And with the 5 of Swords, they're determined to have it. Okay? With the 4 of Pentacles, this person may have been holding back in the past, but I feel like they're not going to. This is a brand new person for you guys. I do not feel like this is an ex. Okay. I feel like this is a brand new person that literally is going to dead any feelings that you have for the person that you dealt with and you left. Okay. I do not feel like this is the ex. I don't. With the Wheel of Fortune here and the Two of Cups underneath of it, this was a destined connection that was meant to come in. Could be a Virgo. Okay. But definitely there's going to be success had in this. Okay. I keep on hearing leap and I'll catch you. Okay. Leap and I'll catch you. All right. So let's pull let's pull a gateway oracle on this one. Okay. Gateway oracle. All right, Spirit, what's the message you have for my single Capricorns? What's the message you have for my single Capricorns? Dwelling in truth, I stand in the light of truth. At the bottom of the deck, we have proceeding slowly. My inner power grows in moments of quietude. Okay, so when this person comes in, you are going to want to go slow, which is fine, because I think this person will too, because they want to build something that's long term. Okay, they definitely want to build something that's long term. Let's see. Let me see. Before I read this card, let me see when this person's coming. Spirit, is this person going to come, and are they going to meet this person in December, the ones that are ready? Because it's only for the ones that are ready. If you're ready, let's see. If you're ready, are they going to meet this person in December? January. Could be a Leo as well. Okay. So what I am getting is that you're going to meet this person. I do think you can meet this person through family and friends, is what I'm feeling very strongly. But I feel like this connection won't be solidified until March, between February and March of next year. Okay. I do feel very strongly this person could be a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Okay. I do. Let's look at this. This is about dwelling in your truth. So what I'm hearing is, as long as you stay grounded and you stay connected to the Most High and you stay in your truth, you're going to be fine. You'll be absolutely fine, and take things one day at a time. It says, the soul loves the truth. Be honest with yourself and listen to your inner guidance. Follow it by speaking your truth. Tell this person what you want. Don't hold back. I want somebody that's going to pay half the bills. Straight up, straightforward. Okay. Be honest from the get-go. Follow it by speaking your truth. To thine own self be true. You radiate the energy of truth to others so that they can find their truth. See? They sometimes, people assume when you go into connections and relationships, they always say, I shouldn't have to tell him. He should know. No offense. Okay. I'm a Virgo. I don't read minds. Okay. Pardon my mouth, but you need to tell me what the hell you want me to do. Okay. I just don't do well reading minds and guessing what the hell people want. Okay. So, and people they look at me sideways like, well, I thought you knew we were in a committed relationship because we've been dating 6 months. That might be your standard, but I date for a year before I commit to anyone. So you shouldn't have assumed that I follow the guidelines that you know, because my parents or my background or my upbringing may have given me different standards. So stop assuming, well, he should know that I want this and he should know by now. No, don't do that. Don't assume, because we have more adults out here that we've been raised differently. I don't know that you, like, for example, somebody said to me, my husband bought me a food processor for my birthday. And I was like, okay. And she was like, well, I didn't like that. That's not, he should have known better. And I was like, well, did you tell him what you wanted? Well, no. Okay. But then why are you mad? Well, because he bought me something for the kitchen. Okay. But I can't relate with that because I was a stay-at-home mom. So my husband used to buy me blenders and KitchenAids and food processors. And I used to love that shit. Are you kidding me? I used to love it. Because I love kitchen stuff. I love cooking. But there are other women that might say, well, okay, I don't consider a blender a gift for me. I consider that a gift for the house. Me, I'm like, it's mine. It's mine because I love to cook. So you have to understand everybody's values are different. Don't be afraid to tell somebody what you want. because not all of us are mind readers. Okay. I remember my husband bought me jewelry and I looked at him like, what am I supposed to do with this? Like, this is not something I'm really big on. I like stuff that I can use in my home and for my family and friends to do something to do for the people I love. That's just the way I am. I'm really not a selfish person. I'm not big on, don't get me wrong. He did buy me things for me. Like he bought me that necklace, a butterfly necklace, which butterflies are my absolutely favorite. And he bought me sapphires because they're my stone. But, I loved when he bought me stuff for the house because I loved my home, and that's just me. Whereas other women would be like, the dining room table is not a damn gift for my birthday. And I understand that. I get it. So make it clear what you want, Capricorn. There's a place, the universe wants you to know there's a place inside of you that always knows the truth. Take time to be still to discover that genuine place of knowing within. Often the hardest thing about living your truth is discovering what it is. So you need to take time to determine what is your truth. Because that's going to be the number one reason of your downfall of your next relationship is that you don't know what you want. And who the hell can build a relationship when the person doesn't even know what the hell they got to bring to the table? Okay. Like, it's like building a house and you're like, okay, well, do you want to build what, you want a house, right? Oh yeah, I want a house. Well, do you want to build it from bricks or do you want to build it from wood? Well, don't you think you should have decided that before you sat down at the table to start building some shit? So take your time out and determine what it is you need to build. All right. If there's an area, okay, hold on. Let's see. It says often the hardest thing about living your truth is discovering what it is. So it's important to slow down, be quiet, and listen to the whispers of your soul. If there's an area of your life in which you're not being authentic or where you're not living in integrity, this is the time to make some changes. It's time for you to figure out what the hell it's going to make you happy. And, this is crazy because most people, I know what'll make me happy. No, you don't. Half of us don't even fucking know. And you want to know you want to know why you don't know? Because it's trial and error. You're not going to know that you like peas until you eat peas. You're not going to know that you like chicken until you eat chicken. Everybody does not like freaking chicken. I'm going to be honest with you. You're like, chicken? Everybody likes chicken. No, they don't. Okay? They don't. All right? So you need to determine what it is that you want and what you like. And you have to not be afraid to tell that person straight out. Either they're going to be ready to give it to you or they're not. Okay. So that's what I have for you, single Capricorns. I love you guys. All right. I love you guys. And I hope that you enjoyed this single reading. Okay. All right. Bye.